And we are live. It's your favorite insurance agent, Darnold Jr., and this is Finlit Live. If you are watching live, go ahead and type in the chat, #live. If you're watching the replay, go ahead in the chat, type #replay. This is the show where we learn about financial literacy. Because growing up, I feel like I didn't learn a lot about finances, personal finances. So this is the show where we learn that. And I have a very special show for you because we have not one, but two guests. And today we're talking about marketing. So this is definitely the show you need to be on, whether it's about your personal marketing or your business marketing, any sort of marketing, this is the show you need to tune into. So let's go ahead and dive in and get loaded. All right. So today, like I mentioned, I have two guests and two very, very special guests. I have Elsa and John. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and bring them on. Hey, Elsa and John, how's it going?
Hey, how are you doing?
Fantastic. Do you have a great day today?
Oh, we had an awesome day. Very productive.
Excellent. Very productive. That's what I like to hear. It was like 30 degrees yesterday and 60 degrees today. So that's Houston weather for you.
Oh, definitely.
So with that, I'm going to have you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves. We'll start with Elsa. What is your background? Who are you? What are you up to? Where are you from?
I am originally from Houston, born and raised. I was in the financial industry for close to 30 years. I recruited financial advisors. I helped financial advisors build their practice. And finally, one day I said, you know what? I want to build my own practice. But it was totally different from the financial industry. It was promotional products. Anything you put a name on, we can do. So I love it. I love owning my own business. I love the freedom, which, you know, there really isn't much freedom when you're a business owner, but it's worth it. I've had All About Marketing since 2012, and you know, it's great. I love it.
Excellent. So you're about to celebrate 10 years. You are celebrating 10 years this year. How exciting.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to take myself out for some drinks.
Yeah, time to turn up.
Yes.
All right, John, how about you?
Hey, I'm John, and I'm a financial advisor by trade, but I've known Elsa for like 15 years or just about, and I've worked with her actually in the financial industry. And we just stayed great friends, and I tagged along and just kept on working alongside with her.
Excellent. Where are you from? How long have you been with her?
Well, I guess you could say I'm from Houston. I mean, I've lived here longer than where I was raised, back in Rockport. I'll call myself a Houstonian.
Nice. Wasn't born here, but got here as quick as possible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I was born in New Mexico, believe it or not. And my family is originally from Houston. And so I moved here when I was 5 years old, and here I am. 38 now. So, yay. Awesome. So today we're talking about marketing, and that is a big subject. And I actually love this subject. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but that was actually my degree, was marketing.
Really?
So, yep,
wow.
Got a 4.0 in that. So I absolutely love marketing. I love this subject. So marketing can encompass a lot of different things. So I'll just let you guys go ahead and take the floor and take over. Tell us all about marketing and what you guys are up to and how that can be beneficial for people.
Well, when I came up with the name All About Marketing, I never realized how many people have used it before. They're like, well, you know what? It's all about marketing. And I'm like, that's my company name. Another reason I named it All About Marketing is I wanted to make sure it was a company that started with the letter A, because if I was going to be in a directory or if I was going to an event, they usually have the names. I wanted to be at the top. I wanted to be one of the first people that people see. I mean, one of the first companies that people see. So John's been with me, and we also have a couple more people on our team. But John motivates me. You know, he actually got me to do this podcast. So hats off to you, John. But we tell people anything you can put a name on, we can do. It's we like challenges. I know that there's just one gentleman, I can't remember his name, Darnell, came to us and said, I need balloons in 2 days or 3 days. And John's like, Elsa, we need to find balloons. And, you know, we worked as a team and said, call this person, call this person. There was another time that we all, I think we were at lunch. We had our Christmas lunch. And I had a client, UT Health, call and say, Elsa, we need 200 chargers by next Tuesday. And this was, what was it, a Thursday or a Wednesday, John?
It was a Thursday.
Yeah. So it's like all of a sudden, you just see everybody picking up their phones, trying to call somebody. You know, technically it's my client. And, you know, to see others trying to help with this, I mean, that's how you do it. The same thing with John, you know, you're John's client and it's the same thing. Okay, let's figure out what we can do to help him. So teamwork is huge. You know, talking about building a practice, you have to like or enjoy who you're working with, because the people, you're going to be around those people more than you're going to be around your family. So teamwork is huge. I don't know what your take is on all about marketing, John, but you know, you know, we're great colleagues.
That's awesome. Yeah, I could definitely tell the chemistry that y'all have. And you did made it had it. I needed balloons by the end of the week. And John was like, okay. And you guys pulled through and I appreciate it. And it was a big hit. The kids loved it, by the way. It was for a Halloween event. And so the kids absolutely loved it. Like literally kids were coming back multiple times asking for the balloons. So I appreciate that.
Oh, not a problem. I think John's one that found them.
It's nice to market and have your name and logo on the balloons just walking everywhere, huh?
Absolutely. So what has been the biggest challenge starting your own business? And I know you're celebrating 10 years this year. And what do you know now that you wish you would have known when you first started?
I wish I would have started when I was younger. But you know what? I say everything happens for a reason. I have strong faith in God, and I know I am where I am today because of Him. I know my company is where it is today because of Him. I have the great support of my family, and that you have to have somebody that believes in you. And my family believes in me. You know, when I first started, it's kind of like I had, you know, some people pushing back, and I had people telling me, Elsa, you know, are you sure? Because I had a great career in the financial industry. I was, you know, I enjoyed what I did, but I just wanted something more. So I had somebody tell me, Elsa, I mean, why are you leaving? You were making great money. You could go and come as you pleased, and it doesn't make sense. So one time I was looking at the Today Show, and there was a lady on there who was a entrepreneur. She was worse off than me. She was a CEO of a company and just decided to leave. And one of the things I'll never forget, she goes, if you feel it in here that you want to do it, you have to let the negativity get out. You have to push those people out of your life that are telling you can't do it, because it's bad enough that you're going to say, oh my gosh, you know, what am I going to do? But like I said, there was very few of those. But like I said, I had great friends, my family, they were there to help me. As a matter of fact, my sister's here right now helping me. She got off work and she still continues to help me. So it's you know, it's hard. Don't get me wrong. There was time that I said, oh my gosh, what did I do? I quit my job and I actually freaked out. So you're going to have times like that. And I just, and this is a quick story here. I was like, oh my God, God, if you would just put on a piece of paper, if I did the right thing, let me know. So later on, a friend of mine texted me and it said, Elsa, I could have never done what you've done. You really have faith and you're going to be successful. I'm like, oh my gosh, there it is. But when my mother was alive, she always called me Doubting Thomas because I always said, well, are you sure that's, send me another sign. So that Saturday, I went to see my father and he goes, Mija means my daughter in Spanish. Mija, look at this cup that somebody gave me. And it talked about, I can't remember what it was, but it was like, follow your dream. And I'm like, okay. I said, well, that could be, you know. So that I've always believed in threes. Everything comes in threes. So that Sunday, my oldest sister showed me this article in the newspaper that talked about entrepreneurs and how they make it. I'm like, okay, I did it. I'm supposed to be here. So, you know, it's a lot of faith. It's a lot of family. You're going to get discouraged. You're gonna, you know, go back and say, why did I do this? But keep doing it. 12 years later, 10 years later, and I'm still here.
That's awesome. That's so inspirational. Thank you for sharing that story. And John, how long have y'all been working together on the marketing side?
Well, that's hard to say. Also, what do you think? I mean,
Probably be about 8 years.
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there. Yeah, I've known you a lot longer, but yeah,
Yes.
I've jumped the ship with you to work alongside you probably around that time. Yeah, 8 years.
Yes.
So, just from your perspective, viewing her journey, like what have you observed have been her strengths and her weaknesses, and what value you think she adds to the company that could be valuable for other people that are trying to run their own company?
Her love for the business, and when she has her eyes set on something, she just keeps on trying. I mean, she doesn't quit, and it's just she's just really good at what she does because all of her customers love her, and they're almost like a family, if you want to put it that way. And they would just keep referring her and referring her. Like, hey, this Elsa, she's something. She's great. She'll go the extra mile. She'll bend over backwards just to get this item for you. She'll find a way. And just seeing her doing all that is just it looks like a lot of work, and she makes it happen.
That's so cool. Do you realize that was John?
I can say the same about John. Even when we were in the financial industry together, I would see how his clients, I'm like, John, I'm going to give him a little kudos here. When we were in the financial industry, he was, I think, his second year or third year in the industry, and he made what you call $1 Million Roundtable. And wow. That's less than 10% of the population that's in the financial industry can do that. And he did it. And when I told him, do you know how many people cannot do that? And you did it. He's like, oh, I don't think so, Elsa. I think I could have done more. So he's, you know, he pushes me. That's the thing. He's a great motivator. I can say at the beginning when I was by myself, I was like, because I'm used to talking to people, but the people that surround you with are usually the people that I surround myself with are usually people just like me. And John's the same way. John, and then we have Gina. Gina is our right-hand person. She does a lot of the back end side. She keeps us focused. That's one of the things I would say. You need to find somebody that is very strong in the administrative side. When I was in the financial industry and I would talk to financial advisors, I said, you pay the people the $10 to $15 an hour that does that work. You're wasting your time, your energy on doing that when you should be out there getting more clients. And that's another thing that I told them, you have to be different than other companies. Whether you're a financial service representative with the marketing, one of the things I had to figure out, and like I said, with the help of family and friends, because when it comes to computers, I am like, know nothing about it. I had software I didn't know about. I had a friend of mine that found these things that we can do presentations. I said, you know what? That's how we're going to be different. Marketing, people know that they need marketing. And that's the last thing. And you have to listen. If you listen to your clients, it's easy. It's like taking an order. I had a client tell me once, and actually it was my sister that was a client. She goes, Elsa, she goes, I said, whatever happened to that marketing material that you were going to order? She goes, I completely forgot. She goes, one of the things that you have to do is remember, marketing is what most businesses need, but marketing is the last thing that somebody wants to do. So, and it's true. And then what do they do at the last minute? Oh, can you give me some balloons by Friday? So that's one of the things that we try and do. We do presentations. So we tell our clients, you know what? Just tell us what event you have coming up. We'll provide a presentation of items that we think that you would like. We don't want you wasting your time on our website looking through the black hole, because anything you can put a name on, we can do. So we actually create a presentation for you so you can take a look at that. I would say 99% of the time, people usually pick something on the presentation that they can use. So that's one of the things that makes us different than most marketing companies. Most marketing companies, you call in, you place an order. Another thing that we do with repeat clients, we don't charge them for artwork. Creating the artwork for them. We'll do it for them at no additional cost, depending, having only a couple of different changes. But that's another thing that makes us different, because most companies out there, they'll do it for you, but they'll charge you. So in starting your own business, you got to figure out how you're going to be different from the rest of the individuals that are in the same business as you are in.
Excellent. That's awesome. Well, so we're going to open it up to the audience. So if the audience has any questions, feel free to type in the chat any questions. But while they're doing that, how can people get a hold of you?
Well, there's two different ways. They can email us at info@allaboutmarketing.biz. They can reach me on my cell phone, 713-530-6700. Again, that's 713-530-6700. John, you want to give them your number?
Yeah, sure. My number is 832-768-4357.
Excellent. And just from personal experience, I highly recommend reaching out to these guys if you have anything. I think you have a couple of promotional things there. You want to show off some of the things you've done?
So, of course, it's all about marketing. These are tumblers, as you can see from there. These, you can get them any color, white, black, blue. We try and get them the color that you want. You can have one side or two side on this one. This particular tumbler allows you to have two sides at no extra cost. Definitely have Koozies. These are the slim ones for your little slim drinks. I think these are really cute here. These are actually boot Koozies.
Nice.
So, I mean, they come in different colors.
So appropriate for the rodeo coming up, right?
Yes, definitely. And I actually saw this one. I was at a UT Health event, and I saw another vendor there that had these. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get those. Those are so cute. So I do steal from other people as well. You can also have your Yetis. This one is for the McGovern Medical School. This is actually a pretty nice one. It's a tumbler. And this one is laser engraved. You can get this on. We also do masks, because masks were huge last year. These are embroidered masks. This is for UT Health, and they have adjustable ear loops. Yeah. So you can see it right there. We have the hand sanitizers that you can clip onto your pocket or your belt loop or whatever that is. We try, and here's mints. One of the things that we try to do with our clients is provide an item that people are going to keep. This here, it's a mint. It has, what do you got? Toothpicks. So this is something that people may throw, if it was candy or something, they may throw it away. This is something that they'll keep because they'll replace the toothpicks or they'll replace the mint. So they'll always have something in front of you for that. I also have the gum
I was waiting for it. I was like, "Where's the gum?"
You know what? Let me grab that real quick.
Yeah, there's just so many items. I mean, thousands of items that we could put your name and logo on. I mean, it could be lunch bags, backpacks, coolers. I mean, it's just any kind of unique item. It's pretty awesome.
This is the gum. And what I tell people, I chewed some of this, so this is my gum. I tell people, instead of paying $1.25 to buy gum at Target or Kroger, Dentyne, I don't even know what kind of gum they have, Wrigley's. I can't tell you the last time I bought gum at the grocery store, because if I'm going to be promoting a company, it's going to be my company. I'm not going to be holding gum for somebody else. I'm not going to be holding, it's going to be my gum. So for the same price that you're paying for another gum, you can buy your own. We can help you create. We were actually at a dental event, and we created this for that. As you can see, the toothpaste. We have another one that has, it's just generic, and it has all about marketing with promotional products around it. So we can help you create that as well.
Excellent. So there's a lot of different choices, sounds like.
Yeah, well, we tell people anything you can put a name on, we can do. Whether it's envelopes, letterhead, business cards, balloons, apparel. We do caps, shirts, jackets, blankets. This is actually a golf towel. And this one is pretty cool. This is a golf ball. If you can see it right there, all about marketing.
Absolutely.
But it's also a lip balm.
What?
Pretty cool.
That's you just blew my mind. Like,
yeah, because most people think, oh my gosh, it's a golf ball. Especially the females when they come to the to our table. It's like, what is that? I said, it's a golf ball. I said, do you know what this is? Guess what it is? And they're like, golf ball? Oh, so when I do it, especially the women, they're so excited about that. So that's another thing. You want to keep your clients engaged. You want to make sure that, keep that. If you have a table at an event, don't make it about you. Make it about them, because once you start talking to them, they're going to open up, and that's when you're going to be saying, oh, they need this, they need that. And it's a matter of, oh, well, I heard you say this. A lot of times the mistake that people make, oh, I have this, we can sell this, we can sell this. The person's not listening to you because you're talking about yourself. Most people like talking about themselves. So if you're at an event, let somebody else do all the talking. You should be asking questions so they can keep going on and on and on. And you know what? Just write everything down.
That's awesome. Sounds like you've been through my training, because that's exactly what I teach.
Oh,
People
wow.
love talking about themselves. And
Yeah.
I learned that actually at a very young age in middle school, actually, because I felt like I was talking, and nobody was listening. So I flipped it on them, and now I just ask questions. And it's funny because I'll ask questions and have a 5-10 minute conversation with somebody, and they'll walk away and think they had the best conversation ever, and I didn't say anything about myself.
Right.
So hence,
Definitely.
I'm still asking questions. I created a show asking questions. So I appreciate you guys for being on and taking time out your busy schedule. Sounds like you have a lot going on. So do you have any last parting words?
If you need any promotional items, give us a call.
Excellent. And John?
Yeah, you promote your business, and you want to promote your business, just give us a call, and we'll help you with that.
Excellent. So I appreciate you guys for being on, and I look forward to buying some more stuff from you guys, because
We do too.
just from the things you mentioned tonight, I was like, ooh, I could do this and I could do this, because there's a lot of golf tournaments that happen throughout the years. And I know we have one at our chamber specifically that we do every year. And I'm always thinking, what would be a good thing for a golf tournament? And those lip balms, I think, absolutely. I think those lip balms are going to definitely wow everybody. So thank you for sharing that.
Alrighty.
So cool. I hope you guys have an amazing evening.
You too. You the same.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.
So if y'all got any value out of today, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and share this with your friends and family. Get the word out there that it's all about marketing. If you're not marketing yourself, if you're not marketing your business, then I don't know what you're doing. Because I always love the phrase, money flows where attention goes. And so this is a way to get your name and your business out there. And so this show, Finlit Live, is about financial literacy. And my goal is to educate people about the various finances, personal finances, because growing up, I feel like I didn't get that. And I have a Baylor business degree, and I have an entrepreneurship and marketing double major. And I feel like I didn't get that at Baylor. And so that's the purpose of this show, is to bring people on that are experts in their specific fields and to ask them questions and to open up to where you guys can ask whatever questions you have. And so we host this every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And our next show will be next week. So definitely join us, go on YouTube, like and subscribe. And we look forward to getting lit.